we're going to race on the streets of Singapore. Let's share the stream. We're here tonight with 18, I think. It looks like 17 until now, but I think some people need to join. So it's looking quite good. Difficult track. Oh, someone needs an invite. This, I don't know, I haven't yet, but I don't know. And we're going again. It looks like dry for now. I don't know how it will be in the race. Looks like the Red Bull is out. Let's see. Let's fine tune all the settings. Josh, I think, is the first one who's out. let's have a look to our driver standings. AMG Maxter is currently leading the driver championship here by 120 points. Behind him is Doctor. He's on 110. So he has a pretty good gap, because after this race we've got 2 races left. So yeah, let's see what they can do. Of course, it's a very technical circuit. This in Singapore, of course, street circuit, so you need to be really careful. AMD Vader is in first place. What I can see on your standings, Truth. So, because I don't know what the Cosmic Monkey, he disqualified or retired or something. I don't know. I think the Moose is in. He has the quali ban, so that's why he's already in. So. And of course it's a purple sector for him, because he's the first one who entered the second sector. Let's see what Josh can do in the Red Bull. And so 130.7 for him. Let's see what others can do. That's the McLaren, it's Reaper, 131.1, so just a little bit more than 4/10. Vister is starting his lap, and it's Sasha with a really rapid first time in qualifying, 130.2. Not bad. 5/10 up. Off. Oh, Reaper third too early. That cost him his front ring. Eds goes on P4 and 130.8, and Freddy goes on the same time as Sasha. Exactly the same time. Which of course Sasha's first because he is the first time who finished his lap, so that's why he's on professional pole. AMG Vader goes into P5. 131.0. It's yellow flag. Don't know what that looks like an Alpine. Let's see what Fish can do. Can he beat his teammate in P3? Oh, he goes into the pits. Truth. Will is busy. Most people are back into the pits. Let's take a look at box therapy. I think he'll go into the pits. Oh, don't know, he goes now for that, but his battery is pretty low, so Twisted is beginning his first flying lap. Of course, Druid is now and P8 for Gales, P7 for Will. So we need some guys. So is it the first lap? Twisted is now entered. Sector 2, but you held up by, it looks like box therapy. He needs to get out of the way here. That's not really helpful. His teammate is on P8. Can he improve? Can he beat his teammate for the first time in quali now? Or not the first time now in this session, is what I mean. P7 it is. Yeah, he clearly blocked you for that lap, so that cost you amount of seconds. You see it's on the stream, so if you would like to report it, you can do it, because you have my footage and your own footage. So all good. And it looks like both McLarens are out again. And Maxer is now and it looks like, yeah, Doctor goes into P3. Still a lot of time is off, but not bad. See what Brett can do. A lot of guys are out again. And Max is on P11. Freedom Scott goes into P10 and 132.8. It's pretty close between the top 3 and let's say tops. Let's say until P7. I mean, you have to find a half a second in your P3, so it's not that much. But let's see what one of the McLarens can do. It's, I think Cousin Monkey has some issues with his. Oh, this goes back. A big moment for Eds, and he touched the wall. What we can see, let's see what Reaper can do. He told me he practiced 4 hours on Monday, so let's see what he can take out of this. Because he's currently P7, so. His teammate is in front and the Red Bull. But I don't know if the Red Bull is in front of him. It's Visitor. He's on a lap, so both drivers on a lap. And it's purple sector 2 for Reaper. 6.5 tenths almost. That will bring him now on provisional P2. Great last sector, a lot of overspeed, and he goes into P3. Sorry, my bad, it would have been P3. And it is P3. Not bad. 2 tenths is a 2 tenths, yeah, almost 2 tenths on Doctor, so not a bad lap. And Josh is improved with a really small margin. He lost some time. Let's see if it says so. Pretty crazy qualifying. 2 guys has the same lap. But it's not gonna happen because Sasha is improving with a little bit more than 1.5 tenths. Looks like a strong last sector close to the wall, but of course he wants to get that most overspeed, and he is improving. He's improving a 129.9 for him, so that's more than 3 tenths he improved on that lap. And still we have 5.5 minutes remaining on the clock, so everything can happen. But now Sasha looks really strong. He starts really strong on this GP. And Josh goes into P3. Everyone will go out soon. Box therapy now into the last sector. And box therapy stays in P15. He still needs to improve 6 tenths to goes into P14. So Mark is here just to watch and to have fun. But now the big question is, can Freddy do the same as Sasha? Reaper is in again. Doctor is out. So the top 10 is in the pits except from Doctor and Twisty. I think he just improved his lap, because between P9 and P10 is just 1.1 second. So this is pretty a big gap. Let's have a look. What 45,000 improvement by Doctor, but he's got a Avatar in front, so hopefully he will not bothering his lap. He goes out of the way. Looks like a great sector 2 by him, but that Avatar needs to get out of the way. And the purple sector 2 is almost 3.5 tenths he improved. That will put him P5, and Twisted goes into P3. 130.3, and now I think that's Druid in front. So that's well. Oh, he goes a little bit off track, but still he can improve. But still it's P6, so he lost a couple of tenths there on the last sector because he just wanted too fast through that corner. But now the what's Ed doing? He goes into the wall. And he has front ring damage, so he will not improve on this qualifying. Aye. Reaper will go for his third fast lap. turned into the apex. Oh! What happened to the Doctor? Doctor goes straight. And it's purple sector 1 for Reaper. 96,000. Still, he needs to ooh. That will cost him a little bit of time there. But still, purple sector 1. Can he get pole? What a awful camera. Nail this section. Get out of that camera. And now it's almost 3/10. But yeah, that will still puts him in P3 until now. So he needs to improve with tweet, and what I not expect to happen. And it's currently P3 for Twisted. He's looking fast. He goes into P3, just 40,000, less than 40,000 behind Freddy. But Freddy isn't improving, so it looks like Sasha will be on pole. But everything can happen. Josh will not improve, so he will be qualifying on P5. But still, what happened to AMG? P9, currently our championship leader. Oh, he isn't improving. Oh, invalidate his lap. So, and Sasha is even improving, but it's not even 30,000 improvement. But still, he got pole by 3/10. And our championship leader is qualifying P9. So this is good for Doctor, because he starts P6. Everything is possible. So that's Sasha on pole, Freddy P2, Reaper P3, P4 Twisted, Josh, Doctor, Eds, Twisted of Vister, MG, Freedom, Scott, P10, P11, Ghost, Will, P12, Gales, P13, Maxter, P14, Brad, P15, Backwards Therapy, P16, of course Moose has the Qualiban, P17, Mark, and P18 is Cousin Monkey. He had some internet issues, so let's see what can happen in the race. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Okay. Even more interesting. It's raining. Ay. I don't know what the weather will do, but all drivers on Inters now it's even more. Drivers need to be careful. Oh, Sasha in the wall. Ooh, hopefully he doesn't get. Oh, cold tires. Sasha disqualified because he crashed into the wall. So that means cold tires on the start. So that gives Freddy and Reaper a big chance for the lead into the first corner. Of course, it's not a really big straight, so that's help him. And of course, AMG and Frida Scott collide, I think, so they are disqualified either. And it looks like it's gonna be rain for the whole race, so it will be even harder to overtake on this track. Last week I was racing in T1 in China and there was some rain. Oh, also Docta into the wall. Luckily he can carry on, but see, it's important to heat up that brake. Oh my god, what is Docta doing? Oh my god. And that's what I mean with patience. And this is even this the formation lap. So that gives, because that stupid action of Docta that puts ads on cold tires. So some guys will have some cold tires at the start, so that will hurt them a little bit. So here especially intermediate. Some of them are not great. So I think Freddy is the favorite here. Oh, what happened? It's 2 lights. 5 lights, and away we go here in Singapore. And it looks like Freddy got a pretty good start, but Sasha was cutting me off a little bit, and so that's Reaper into first place now. Everything goes pretty well, it looks like. AMG falls back to P11. It's all good now, so there's Reaper in the lead. Oh my god, Brett got clipped into his rear. And oh, big crash here. It looks like Visitor. Oh my, what happened? Happened too much, and that's a safety car. Visitor is disqualified or DNF from the race, and it looks like Gales hit AMG on the rear. And it looks like something has to do with box therapy, because he has damage. Not sure what happened with Vister. So don't know what's going on there. And also Doctor has some front wing damage, so I think it's him. So that's the safety car. And also some penalties. Ooh, drive-through penalty for Eds. And the 5-second penalty. That will hurt him. For sure. And he can't solve it under the safety car period. Yeah, you need to be careful, and that's why we have double penalties on the first lap, and so they will get served. Ooh, and that's a 10-second penalty for Eds, and he DNF'd. Oh boy. And that will hurt his position in the championship. What is this a joke? The game? The people? Too much happened on the first lap. So Reaper got a pretty good start because Freddy and Sasha were too busy with each other, so Reaper said thank you for the 2 places. I think his practice paid him off quite well, for now. Let's see who has make the most positions, and it looks like Moose and the Casting Monkey 8 positions. Also Druid in P5, P4 and P5 for AlphaTauri. Pretty nice. And not a great start for Alfa Romeo. P14 and P16 in the race, so they need to do something really good here. So big challenge for AMG Max to hold on for the championship, but also Doctor not in the of course everyone gets some points, but still pretty hard to improve from some drivers. And what's happening here? Nothing happened. I think Sedgar should go into this lap. And safety car is in this lap, so Reaper can hold on the pace for the field. So of course it's important to hit your brakes, and it looks like he's going now. No, he wait. And he's going now. But also Sasha really on the charts on Friday, and he's launched it, but and his brakes, he can't slow down easily, so he goes into the on the side of Reaper, and he half spun and Freddy was the unlucky man there. And that's now P1, P2 and P3 for AlphaTauri. Very improved. Oh, two guys into the backs, and that's Moose and Freedom. What happened there? Someone... And this is a safety car again. This is a safety car again. So on the back. I think most didn't saw Freedom Scott on the outside of him, or inside for that corner. So that caused the crash. And for sure it's a safety car. Or is it for, yeah, it's a safety car. And again, we're behind the safety car. And the big winner is Truth. P2. People are talking about the restart, but I want to restart every race we got into. Oh my god, and Druid just got into the back of Reaper and it gave him damage. I think left wing and plate. So it's not needed. Right in front of them. And looks like a great restart for Reaper Dude. And it looks like Truth is in for a pit stop and a 5-second penalty for too fast in the pit lane. I'm back again and it's Freddy into P2, Sasha in P4. Maxter get nicely through the field, P5. And some collect again, it looks like MG Vader. Boxed every DNF and subversion safety car again. This is unbelievable. And it's a safety car again. so BS. This is unbelievable what we're seeing here now. And the safety goes into the zap, so hopefully we can drive again. And he's going again. A pretty decent restart by and not a great restart by Doctor, because he lost 1.6 seconds. I think it's all good now. Of course the safety car helps Truth a little bit. So nothing changed really well. Max goes on the inside of Brett, but Brett brakes much later than him and keeps the position. Keep 10th place. And now he brakes a little bit too late. Also Sasha. And I hope for him he doesn't pick up any damage. The big fight here in front for P6. And Will just goes a little bit wide, and Will goes on the outside of their corner. Oh no god. Ooh, will almost collect Josh there. Mark goes through. So it's P7 now. And Josh goes up into 5th or 6th place. And looks like Freddy goes much more pace than what Reaper has. Of course, fast lap for Reaper. Of course, it's you don't have any DRS in the rain, so and it's wet, so it's even harder to overtake someone. And Josh overtakes Maxter for P5, and now it's Mark. Mark is behind him, and Mark goes on the inside of Maxter, and Maxter is now P7. And dive bomb by Sasha, no it isn't, and that's Maxter goes a little bit wide. And now this is pretty annoying for Sasha. He is now behind Maxter, and it will lose him. He will lose some time behind him, or her, sorry. Ooh, he goes on the inside pretty tight there, but it looks like he got the position. But let's go in the front, and it looks like Freddy is all over the place on Reaper. But still, Reaper has the inside. Oh, he goes a little bit deeper. He tries to switch back, but don't have the best traction out of that corner. And Reaper still remains in first place. And now this is the fight for first position, because also Doctor has improved. Oh! And Freddy got into the rear of Reaper, and that caused him spinning, and he's now P6. And Reaper will not be happy with it, because he lost some. I think he lost almost 5 seconds because of the spin. It's unfortunate, because he was really on it, and that's problem by Freddy. But also Twisty got some really good pace here. Hopefully Freddy doesn't pick up any damage. And it looks like Reaper is still in 6th position, but it looks like Sasha goes even faster. Oh, and it's yellow again. Oh my god. What is Sasha doing? He's turning in. And he spun. And safety car again. It's a safety car again. Nothing really happened, and it's a safety car. Okay. What is this? Not gonna lie, this race will take hours. And AMG Mixer stays out, and he wants track position. That's not a really weird idea. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty hard to overtake here. So not a bad idea, and I think the tires are good, and it looks like Guzzling Monkey has picked up some damage, so something happened there, but Freddy goes into P3. I'm back, sorry. Yeah, I know. It's pretty I mean, you see is much better than what we are seeing here or now. But still. Everyone can drive in the rain, and if they're not that fast, just drive careful. Because in the wet or in the rain is also it's just even harder, especially if you're on the brakes. I mean, you can't brake on the same point when it's dry. You just can't, and that's why the rain is pretty annoying. But what we're seeing here, we know, for example, nothing against Maxter, but she's improving, but she's not the fastest around here. But she's making a lot of places just because she is really careful and don't do weird moves or something. Then you win a lot. And the safety car goes into this lap, almost halfway down, and we've got 4 safety cars. So MG needs to do something. What happened to Brett? Something happened. And we're racing again. And Fred is all over the place by Will. Not the best. Oh, what happened here? 2.8 seconds. Fire. Is he going on the inside? No. Big fight. Let's see in front. Big fight here. All good. Oh, Reaper is on the inside of Mark. Can't make it stick. Oh, almost Mark collected with Josh, but it's all good. Oh, and we got the second yellow flag again. Oh no. Looks like it's all good. Someone standing on the inside. Oh. Maxer falling back. Oh, and Twisted is in the lead. Of course, everyone is on new tires. And you see the difference on. You see the overspeed difference. Oh. And Twisted is into the lead right now. Sasha is through. He's P9. So it's Twisty into the lead. Will is spitting. Probably causing or having damage. So Maxer's in. And this is the fight for first place. And I think it's P1 until P6 for the fight. For P1, so really interesting to see. But I think most rider just needs patience until someone makes a mistake. Or you need 100% sure you can make the overtake stick. But it's pretty hard to overtake, especially in the rain. And we've seen that before in this race. It's pretty hard. But now Freddy is just a little bit faster than the AMG, and he's now out of the second. Not that it really matter, but Freddy has the fast lap. Ooh, a little moment for Mark here. But let's go into the fight for first place, because Freddy is really on it and on the charts on Twisty for the lead of the GP. Let's look a little bit behind. Don't know what happened to Reaper, but just lose out a little bit of time. Did I saw something about damage, or I'm not sure. Ah, he got the right wing end plate off. That's why. That's why he couldn't hold on. And it looks like Josh is just a little bit faster than Doctor. And I think he will not be happy with it, because this is a chance for Doctor to close in the closing for the championship. Max or AMG is doing a good job here to hold on these guys. And Twisted goes even faster, so it looks like Twisted got more pace than what we saw. course, what we saw in the next F1 game, especially in the rain, there will be some more realistic things. For example, you need to go off the race line to cool your tires, and that's pretty realistic. And of course, the tire wear, you can't push flat out. That will interrupt your race, and that will have a big effect. So we need to learn from that, and that will take some time. You need to have some experience in that, but we will see. And it looks like Sasha is a little bit quicker than Reaper. Sasha is just waiting for the right moment. Of course, he don't know if he knows it, but he has some damage. Maybe his engineer can say it in a game. And now on the straights. Oh, yellow flag. This looks like Maxter. Luckily he can carry on. And oh no! Reaper was still alongside by Sasha, and because of that he's in the wall and he's out, and this will be no safety car. Okay. And now Reaper doesn't have a front wing anymore, and he's Mark going on the inside of Josh. And he's now into P5. And he has a bit more pace now. And now you see MG is starting to struggle on tires, because they are already 20 laps old. So he needs another safety car. Of course, you don't need to stop in the rain. It's not a rule you need to pit. But it's the fastest strategy. And this, I was going to say, it was a good line from Mark. And now Mark is all over the place, but just don't close enough. Oh, and he just a little bit too late on the brakes and touched a little bit on the rear of Doctor, but luckily no spin or something. The fun part is of this thing is, and Reaper DNF'd in the pit lane because of the damage. Pretty unfortunate for him, because he practiced so much for it, and then just unfortunate how it ends. But what I was going to tell you, Maxer got almost his whole battery left, and Doctor's is not, I think, on 20% or something. So Mark is pretty high on the energy level, so that's pretty funny. So still MG is holding on pretty good, because Doctor can't do anything. And Mark is now really all over the place. Ah, not yet. And just slowly twisted, extend his lead, and Mark Doctor goes a little bit deep down there, but just hold on his position. And George is just behind and just watching what's happening in front of him. And Mark goes with a much better line there, and I think the same traction what Doctor has. A little of a wiggle from Doctor, and I think Doctor is now out of ERS. He is, and he goes on the inside. Oh, and they collect, but Mark holds on track. Oh, he goes too deep and he's DNF'd. He goes too deep into the corner and he DNF'd, and that will cause another safety car for sure. No, the game doesn't want any safety car anymore, it looks like. While I can agree. No safety cars again. The safety cars are empty, it looks like. So Josh back into P5. So 8 guys are DNF'd. A little bit of a shame. Still yellow. Okay. So Droot is now P6. And still, I think that's 23 laps. And the last lap, Doctor's just 10 faster than AMG. And that says everything. Oh! What? What happened with Freddy? Freddy collapsed the wall. Oh no! Freddy clips into the wall. What happened? It is a joke. And that gives almost Tracy a free path to the victory here. You need to finish. Just need to make those laps and don't DNF. But still, easier to say so. But this is going crazy here. The rain is pretty hard. It looks like, because AMG didn't stop on the safety car, it looks like AMG is just a little bit more patient in the rain than Doctor, and he will extend his championship gap by 1 point. Don't know who is the fast lap now, but wait, I can see that. And it's twisty, so it will be by 1 point. So there will be 13 points in championship by the last 2 races. Of course everything can happen, but I think the AMG makes the right call to stay out. and someone left, I think, because I getting some leg spikes. Still, the race isn't over, and Doctor needs to do everything to get that position, because he needs to. Next week we've got Miami Sprint, so everything can happen. Maybe we just have to push the race a little bit. Maybe 1 hour or 30 minutes. Pull it back, or earlier, I mean, because the race is starting on 11 p.m. And George picked up a 3-second penalty. Nothing to worry about, because Root is just 28 seconds behind, so. But still, his podium dreams, he can almost give up his dreams for podium here. Or someone in front needs to DNF. But still can happen. Let's hope not, but. Twister just cruising. And let's see what was his position. Can I see that? He was P4 by the start. So not bad. Just goes through the field. And then. And just fair to say he has the pace in the rain. We'll not figure out what it will be in the dry, but that's doesn't matter. Oh, and the Cosmic Monkey DNF'd. And if it will be a safety car, that will shake up everything. But it looks like the game doesn't want any safety cars anymore in this race. And Doctor still on 9/10s, but still I think he made a little bit of a mistake out of the corner, so he lost 4/10s. So we will finish. It looks like we finish with 8 drivers, and that is a shame. It's a pretty shame. Serious? Safety cars is a limb. I'm almost believing you. Of course, yeah, 8 finishes out of 18. Of course, it's much harder in the rain, but you still need to drive in the rain. You can not only drive, you can drive really good on dry. Of course, it's much easier. But if you can't, just practice for it. Yeah, it looks like. Still, Doctor is, I think, for a lot of laps are stuck behind AMG, because AMG just manages really well here. I think he's full of battery, and Doctor's really pushing to the limit with his ERS level. Four laps remaining, or 5 with the last lap. Of course, you have to be a little bit lucky here to don't come into any mess or something, but I think it's, of course, in the rain it comes out of a little bit of skill level. Of course, you can have an incident with someone was not your fault or something, then you can't really do anything about it. But a real racing driver comes out if you are fast in the rain and don't make any mistakes. And I think the winner as teams, it will be Aftari P1 and P5. They have done a really good job. I mean, Truth in P5. He was starting on, can you see that? Here. He was starting from P12. And now he's P5. And also AMG Maxon does not have the best qualifying. Still managed to be P2. Oh, and I say that much too early, because now it looks like Truth doesn't have a front wing. Ah yeah. Sorry, I'm not Nico Rosberg here. Okay, let's just go back to P3. Ah, now 30%, 10%, and just almost 90% on the ERS. 100. Okay. Commentators curse. Yeah. I'm not better than Nico Rosberg. And Maxer goes, or Maxer, Vader goes a little bit deep. Really unfortunate for Truth. Oh, he goes too deep. Doctor goes too deep. Just lost a little bit of patience, and now he has a left wing end plate off. So maybe that gives Josh the chance for the podium here. Of course, he has a 3-second penalty. But I saw how much Reaper was losing when he didn't have a wing end plate. Or not two. Just lose a little bit of patience behind the AMG Vader, and that will cost him. It will cost him a little bit of points down here. Of course. And George is now. You need to overtake him this lap so he can extend 3 seconds, and then you will have the last lap of the podium. Oh, he forgot to brake, and now he doesn't have in front wing. Okay, so now it will be pretty easy for Josh to take that third place. Luckily he got 47 seconds behind, but bit of a shame for Doctor, because he had a pretty good race, but just lost it a bit on the final part of the race. Maybe he can... oh, just clip the wall on the inside of the pit entry. Really nice. And G Max is improving a bit. I think he lost 3 seconds or something, because he was, I think the average was 10 seconds on the lead, and now it's 7.4, so he lost quite a bit. Nothing to worry about, because 2 laps. Now Vader will extend his lead with 2 points, so that will be 14 points lead. Pretty strong lead by Vader, and a good strategy just to carry on and just do not pit. And Drew sets the fastest lap of the race. So doesn't matter for the team, but it will for the driver. And now Twisty goes into the final lap of this GP. He have drived a really good race. 3-second penalty for Vader, and doesn't matter. Twisty just done everything right today, and that so he deserved this win. Vader, of course, I said it before, good strategy to carry on just for track position, and he will secure P2 today and even extend his championship lead. Oh, what happened to Josh? He lost it, I think, but no damage, or not visible damage. He got 33 seconds to Doctor, so nothing to worry about. And now Twisty goes into the final section of this GP. He will win Singapore today, and that will or improve on the guys I had in the championship, and he win the Singapore GP with not making any mistakes of today. What's very easy to do, and also a great race for Maxter to come home in P2, starting from P9, which isn't bad. Also Josh just didn't have the pace today, but P3, pretty good result for him. And of course the firework in the rain, really nice. I can't see it, but just heard it. And Doctor, I think at this point disappointing race for him, because he could have been second, but so, and picks up the fastest lap on the last lap of the GP. So really important point for him. So he will only extend his lead by 1 point. That's what I need to do before for him. Will iJam will come home in P5 for Ferrari. Just did his job pretty good. Brad will come home in P6. Pretty good point for him. So P6 it will be for him. P7 will be Drood sorry about that from your mobile spine, and I was just looking at you. Sorry for the curse. But yeah, just still for the team of Tari, good amount of points here. Bad drive of the day. I don't know if I agree with this, but the game says so. Congratulations. So, Twisty wins. MG Vader second and Josh B3. Of course, a big of a chaos at the beginning, but after that, pretty good racing. Of course, some incidents. So patience is the key here. Of course, the street circuits make it even harder. So yeah, congrats by you guys. So that's 20 points for Twisty, 90 points for AMG. Josh picked up 80 points, 18 points. So that's a fast lap for Doctor. So that will mean 70 points, 18 points. 17 points, sorry. So this is the order. Of course, pretty disappointing in this. Yeah, these guys, they are DNF today, but not to do. Can't do anything about it now. So congrats to you guys. You participate today. Great to see you all on track today. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon on track. Thank you very much. Have a great night.